Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today, I wanted to do just a relationship tarot reading, whatever that means for you. So this could be a love relationship. It could be a more of a professional relationship. We'll see kind of what comes out in the cards. So what I'll do is I will pull 3 cards for you, 3 cards for the other person that you might have in mind, and then I'll pull 3 cards for the just like the overall, like what can we expect as far as the outcome is concerned. So let's start with your energy. For you, we have the Ace of Wands. I love that. We have the Justice card. And I have the Emperor. A lot of strength there. Look at that, 2 major arcana cards. For the other person, I have the Magician. Okay. I have the Ace of Cups. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Then in the outcome, we have the King of Cups. Let's see if I can make enough room here. The 4 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, so first off, let's look at the layout here. We have every single ace on the table. We have the Ace of Wands, or Rods as they call it in the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in the outcome. So let's start with you. So you were represented by the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, and the Emperor. So 2 out of the 3 are major arcana cards. So the Justice card, the Justice card is all about like coming into balance. So, you're kind of coming into balance. Maybe you're coming into balance with yourself, but that does also make you much more appealing. And it also makes you feel less needy, okay? So, like, I just got the term needy, and in a way of, like, not being as needy. So, what happens is that, like, in relationships, like, if somebody is needy, they, I think we all know somebody who's been needy. Maybe you felt needy, but maybe you've dated somebody who's needy, and it feels clingy, and it's an instant turnoff, and you kind of, the energy is very different, so you almost inherently push away, right? If this has been you, you are coming into a greater balance here, coming into your own with the Justice card. But also maybe you're learning the truth about something in yourself, okay? And that could be kind of bringing you into greater awareness of who you are, and that could be like adding some clarity and context to you. So you might have recently delved into some of your relationship hangups, perhaps. And if you have, you kind of had almost like not an epiphany, but like a come to Jesus kind of moment is what I'm getting with the Justice card. You've kind of had this like, okay, this is what it is. This is how I react, and this is why I react, and that's not right. So if you pull away from people, maybe you're realizing, I only do that because I've got this irrational fear that people are going to leave me for somebody else, or I'm not enough for this particular person. So if that's you, I do kind of feel like you're kind of coming out of that. So the Ace of Wands is kind of like coming into this brand new passion and, coming in hot is kind of the phrase that just comes to me. So, you are, if you're connecting with this particular person, you might feel like they bring, like there's a good balance between you and this particular person. Or maybe you're bringing balance to them. But whatever it is, like you're also bringing like a lot of passions and excitement projects, right? And they might pick that up from you. They might pick up that you have a lot of interests, you have a lot of hobbies, you have a lot of side gigs, projects, whatever it might be. There's a lot of things that you really enjoy, and you're bringing a lot of that to this particular potential relationship or existing relationship, whatever that might be for you. The Emperor, he's in a very strong seat of power. So, I don't want to say you're in a position of power here, but don't forget, like, you bring everything you need. And like, if you feel like you are whole and complete without this particular person, that gives you an incredible amount of power. So that's kind of like what I'm getting from the Emperor. He is whole and complete. He is in charge. He is in a position of strength and power. He is strongly admired, and he is attractive to, everyone around him. So, a lot of people admire and respect him. So, I definitely feel like that could be you. If you are whole and complete, you recognize that you are whole and complete. There's a lot of passion and strength and power that comes with that. So I do feel like that could be you. Whoever this person is, though, this is tremendous energy. This is amazing energy. I love everything about this. This particular person that's come into your life, maybe they're kind of creating their own reality now. They have everything. Okay, so what I'm getting here with the magician card is all about creation, alchemy, that kind of thing. But the magician has all the tools that he needs on the table, right, to create his reality. The infinity symbol above his head, there are infinite possibilities. This is the second time in a consecutive reading where the magician has come up. So the both for the week ahead, in the week ahead reading I did for October 6th through the 12th, and now in this undated love reading. So, but with respect to this other person, I feel like they probably have everything you kind of want. So if you're meeting somebody or you've recently met somebody, you might be realizing they check off all those little boxes that you had, like when you thought about your ideal partner, this person might check most of those boxes, so they've kind of got everything. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. The Ace of Cups. I mean, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, they might be willing. They might be showing you a lot of love and attention, right? They might be overwhelmed, and they might not express it. I just don't know. I don't know why I got that. I felt compelled to say that. It may not be blatantly obvious, but they might be overflowing. They may have like a lot of like positive vibes and positive overflowing emotions for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, they might be offering to take you out. Maybe they'll say like, "Let's go out. I'd love to buy you a drink." I definitely kind of feel like there's some generosity here, and it's kind of like starting. That's how it starts off. So this could be somebody offering to buy you something. Somebody offers to take you out for a drink, or maybe it's like drinks in an app, or whatever the case is. But there's definitely some outreach there. Somebody is reaching out to you, so you're getting kind of spoiled this time. So if you've been the one that's kind of been buying, or you're the one who initiates, this particular person could be the one who initiates going out and saying like, "Hey, let me buy you a drink." So somebody buys you a drink, don't write them off right away, okay? Definitely, like, this, if it's this particular person, they have tremendous energy. Look at this. This is freaking amazing. The Ace of Cups is all about that overflowing wealth and abundance, and kind of like the emotions are overflowing. So this could be love, but it could also just be excitement of having that a genuine connection. I'm getting a genuine connection with somebody. So all of this is telling me that if there's somebody, whoever this is, and for whomever, I'm definitely feeling like this is a very genuine connection. There's a lot of like, it's gonna be coming in hot. You have 3 aces between you and this particular person. That is a brand new beginning. And it could be a long-standing position, because when they come back to the Emperor, you're the Emperor. Like, he has been in this standing power for quite a period of time, because he is not a young man. Like, that's exhibited by the white hair. So, this particular connection could have long-standing power to really work out and really have a lot of staying power, right? Really amazing. So let's think about like, okay, so as far as, what did I call this? The outcome of this particular relationship? Well, I mean, I kind of feel like, you're moving away from this five of Pentacles, is like kind of being, left out in the cold. But that change is coming with this King of Cups. This King of Cups is coming in, and, he or she, whatever, I always use the kind of, could apply to whomever, if you're like, I'm looking for a woman, not a man. Think of like the King of Cups is somebody who is very confident and secure in his thoughts and feelings. So I get that too. Whoever this person is a very mature person. They don't need a lot of work. Okay, so whoever this is, they're in a very strong position. They're willing and able to share those emotions, and they're going to kind of show you that they're interested. They're going to be confident in doing so. I think that's very important too. So anyway, I feel like you're probably moving away from this, any particular heartache or heartbreak or anything you've been feeling previously, if the relationship went sour. I feel like you're moving away from that. You're not going to be feeling that. The outcome is suggesting like this King of Cups is going to come in and offer you this particular cup. But the King of Cups, he is in a very strong position. He is very secure. And he is going to, tell you how he feels. Like, I think he's going to be reaching out to you to say, let's get together, let's meet up, let's do this, let's do that. So, I think this is overall very good. You see that, the sword is kind of coming out of the clouds, right? The hand, so it's an offering, it's a brand new beginning. But with the swords, we get a lot of clarity with some great ideas. So this might be somebody with whom like you have a lot of ideas of great things to do as well, right? I'm kind of getting that too. So, this particular person you might click with right away. And I think that this is going to show like you're going to you're going to be very intellectually connected with this particular person. It's going to spark this intellectual attraction as well. So while I get here between you and this particular person, this love and maybe a sexual or a physical attraction, with this person, you're going to have a very strong mental attraction, and that's going to kick up right away. So, I think that's the good part about that is I've never felt that with a reading before, but I'm kind of getting that strongly with this Ace of Swords being in the outcome. When you have a mental attraction with somebody, that really can have that lasting power. Because you think about it, physical attributes, physical appearance, those things are all going to change and fade over time, right? People are going to, gain weight. People are going to, potentially like lose some of their hair. They're going to form wrinkles, right? We're not going to look as sexy as we do today as we, when we're 90 years old. However, an intellectual connection is really a great bonding thing. So it's a great way to kind of connect with somebody and really build that connection. And sometimes they go hand in hand, right? Sometimes like if you build a connection with somebody and say, have you ever known somebody, and I have, when you have a really, really strong, intellectual connection, kind of like this, you're connecting intellectually, mentally, kind of like really on the same wavelength. And then you kind of start to see them in a little bit different light. You start to feel a little bit of like maybe attraction towards them, physical attraction. So that's definitely a possibility here. But I really love this reading. I mean, again, look how amazing this is. Look how amazing it is to have you with an Ace of Wands, them with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody really strong. Don't dismiss anybody you're meeting in the coming, let's say a couple of weeks, right? Although, this is a love reading. I would say anytime you hear this from like a couple of weeks out, think about anybody who comes forward, anybody who comes into your experience, whether it's like in real life, through one of the apps, whatever the case might be, this could be a really wonderful connection, a brand new connection for both of you. It might be a very great start. But don't forget, like, you are whole and complete, and you've got, you are on solid ground too. And the outcome is tremendous. A really strong mental connection. So really love to see this here. This is really unique from my point of view. Thank you for being here. I'll be back again really soon.